Hey guys, Harrison, I'm back at it once again with a brand new video for you. And hello, it's a game that isn't Formula 1. How about that? Yep, welcome back to FIFA 13 and my Dortmund career mode playthrough. Sorry it's been such a long time since I've done this. Just the new series ideas I've been doing recently have come across so well. I've kind of forgotten about FIFA, but this is going to be a massive catch-up episode. Only one game in this one. It's just extended highlights of a big game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Oh, it was quite a good game for me. Everything seemed to go well for me in this game. It's one of those games where that no matter what happened, everything seemed to be on my side. You'll see what happens with the fourth goal with Axel Witsel takes place just before half time. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll be like, huh? Yeah, there's a heap of footballing stuff I want to catch up with in this episode. The main one being the Ballon D'Or, which came through. Obviously, you know, FIFA's basically Spanish league cocksucking contest that took place the other day. As well as a lot of people have been asking me about Wilfried Zaha, who's just been picked up by Manchester United, and a bit of Ultimate Team talk as well, which I'll get into in a little bit as well down the line. So let's talk about the Ballon D'Or. No surprise, Lionel Messi wins his fourth Ballon d'Or, the only guy to ever win it 4 times, and now the only player to ever win it 4 times in a row. There's no doubt about it. We're witnessing the greatest player to ever play the game here, in my opinion. I mean, he had the best season, calendar-wise, top to bottom, any footballer's ever had. I mean, to score 91 goals in a calendar year for club and country, without there being a major tournament that he was in internationally as well. It was like he was in a World Cup or a Euro 2012 either. That is exceptional. And I know a lot of people have been arguing, oh, it should have been Ronaldo, it should have been Ronaldo. Half of those people are Real Madrid fans, first of all. Second of all, this is an award for individuals, and as an individual season, Lionel Messi had a better year than Cristiano Ronaldo. And a lot of people use the argument, oh, but Messi's were all tap-ins. You've also got to consider the fact that it's not like both Madrid and Barcelona don't have elite midfields. It's like, oh, but, you know, Messi needs help from his midfield. He's got Xavi and Iniesta back there from Fabregas and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Real Madrid have got Angel Di Maria, Ozil, Kaká, Khedira, Alonso. You see my point here? Modric. Madrid's midfield is just, if not even more loaded, so it's not like he's got that excuse either. But, I mean, a lot of people using, oh, but Messi won, you know, but Ronaldo won the league last year. It was just silly. It was clearly Lionel Messi. There was no doubt about it. There was no argument. The guy is an amazing footballer, arguably the best of all time already, and he's still only 25 years old. But moving on, the team of the year was something that a lot of people had big issues with, and the thing was that the thing that made it special was that all 11 players in the team of the year all played in the Spanish league. I don't know if that's the first time that's ever happened, but all 11 players played in La Liga. In case you didn't know what the team was, it was a 4-3-3 based layup, and it was layout, I should say, not layup. I'm talking basketball there. Iker Casillas in goal from Real Madrid, Dani Alves from Barcelona at right back, Gerald Piqué and Sergio Ramos from Barca and Madrid respectively as the centre backs. Again from Madrid, Marcelo at left back. The 3 midfielders, Xavi of Barcelona, Xabi Alonso of Real Madrid, Andreas Iniesta of Barcelona. At left wing, Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, of Real Madrid. At right wing, Lionel Messi of Barcelona. And at striker, Radamel Falcao of Atletico Madrid. Sorry, Atletico Madrid. I know how certain people on Twitter get really pissy about accents. Yeah, 10 of the 11 players are from Madrid or Barcelona, and Falcao was the only guy who didn't make it in from that team. Apparently, Robin van Persie and Sergio Aguero were really close to making it in as well, but didn't quite make the cut at striker. But yeah, don't you think that's just a tad ridiculous? I mean, I think they got the formation wrong, and I think they got the players in the team wrong as well, which is a bit concerning. If it were me, I did a blog about this a couple of weeks ago, and you know what my team of the year would have been. I made mine a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-5-1, I don't know which way you want to call it. I think 2012 was the year of the midfielder, so I wanted to get as many of those guys in the team as possible. Obviously with the standard back four, and it was a bit difficult as well because there's been so many world-class strikers in 2012 that have come to fruition that it was hard to only pick one, but you'll explain as I go down. In goal, I had Manuel Neuer, who for Bayern Munich, who is just a monster. You know, he only gave up 22 goals in the Bundesliga last season, made the Champions League final. I think he was a little bit more consistent between the post and like Casillas was this past year, and he scored a penalty. You know, he's an all-rounder. I could see it in Gigi Buffon, I think, with honourable mentions there. Any guy who watches porn before an England game and then wins it deserves monumental praise. Well done, Gigi. You're the man. The fullbacks, at right back, I have Philipp Lahm of Bayern Munich. There's no one can touch him at right back. Nobody else comes close. I think he's one of the best defenders in the world. Period. Covers like a centre back. Has got great speed, athletic ability. He's got very good attacking awareness as well. Isn't afraid to get forward if need be. He can cross. He's got a decent shot. Philipp Lahm is great. At left back, I had Ashley Cole of Chelsea. You know, Champions League winner. I think, you know, the fact he was so successful this year, I think, gave him the edge over Marcelo for me. Still a world-class left back. I mean, even now, you can't name me 5 left backs who are better than Ashley Cole. And I think, combined with his success in 2012 with the Champions League trophy, I think he deserved it a little bit more than Marcelo. Fabio Coentrão and Dani Alves for honourable mentions there. For centre-backs, I went Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid. He's just a complete package at centre-back, can do everything. No way is he below number 2 in the list of world-class centre-backs. And I also went with Vincent Kompany of Manchester City. And I think he made it in because I chose him over Thiago Silva and Gerald Piqué because he made his entire defence better last season for Man City. He was the difference maker for Man City in terms of their defence. He ran the field like a general. And I think he was one of the 2 biggest reasons why Man City won the title. The other reason is coming down in a minute. But his strength, his speed, his defensive presence, he had everything, Vincent Kompany, and I think he was one of the big reasons why Man City ended up turning the corner and winning the league title in England this year. Mats Hummels, Thiago Silva, Gerald Piqué, obvious honourable mentions there. If it was a 3-5-2, Thiago Silva would have made it in, but I said I'm playing a 4-2-3-1. The 2 holding guys, Xavi, no doubt about it, he is an elite passer. 95% pass accuracy this year. That's incredible. There's no doubt about it. He is a genius. And nobody can dictate the pace or tempo of a game like Xavi can. And that is what he does just so well. And Yaya Toure, who is an engine. There's nobody like him in world football who is just box to box, runs all day, is big, powerful, strong, you know, can shoot, can pass, can muscle guys off the ball. He would be like an NFL quarterback. He just does everything, and he's such an important part of the Man City lineup and regime. His balance of athletic ability and everything that he can do. Again, arguably the biggest reason Man City won a title. He was sensational this year. Honourable mentions, I had Xabi Alonso, I had Andrea Pirlo, Sergio Busquets, and Bastian Schweinsteiger were all options as well. The 3 attacking midfielders / wingers in that front 3, like, you know, Chelsea style or Madrid style. I had Ronaldo left wing, 60 goals in 2012 from left wing, still arguably the best pound-for-pound footballer in the world, the most complete footballer in the world quite possibly as well. Led Madrid to a league title, a Champions League semi, and he's still by a mile the best winger in football. Any team that would be in world football they put Ronaldo's name on there without question. Andreas Iniesta had his best season ever at Barcelona, despite the fact that, you know, the numbers weren't wonderful. But it's what you see on the pitch of Iniesta and what he can do and how he dictates the game. And, you know, no one can drive a pass into the box like he can. His vision, his intelligence, his attacking position, his aggression is so good. And in that system, he is exceptional. And he was the MVP of Euro 2012. He was Spain's best player, which is saying something when they had so many stars come out of that tournament. I mean, Jordi Alba was a massive star that came out of Euro 2012. Nobody plays attacking midfield quite like Andreas Iniesta does. And, of course, Lionel Messi, who has just been so good. 91 goals, 22 assists. Do I even need to explain this to you people? The best season individually any player has had ever. No doubt about it. Truly remarkable. Honourable mentions: David Silva deserved the mention, Juan Mata deserved the mention, Frank Ribery, Mesut Ozil, and probably Neymar as well. Falcao was up front for me. Just really shone as just an exceptional complete striker. Can finish with either foot, tore Chelsea apart in the Super Cup. Has had 5 goal games in Spain this year. Incredible leaping ability and heading accuracy. Just the model complete striker. Absolutely. Again, that was really tough to pick a striker. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Edinson Cavani, Robin van Persie, Mario Gomez are all contenders in there as well. Every league right now, every major league in world football has got at least one headlining striker who is shining right now for their individual league. So my team of the year was Manuel Neuer, Philipp Lahm, Sergio Ramos, Vincent Kompany, Ashley Cole, Yaya Touré, Xavi, Ronaldo, Iniesta, Messi, Falcao. If you like that team, feel free to let me know. What would you do? Would you change it in any way? Let me know. But just before I go, I'm going to talk Zaha in my next few videos. I'm just going to run out of time. I didn't think I'd be running this long with the Ballon d'Or talk. But I definitely want to do some FIFA Ultimate Team at some point down the line in the near future. Let me know. Would you like to see me do player reviews? I must admit, I'm not the best when it comes to Ultimate Team Online, but I do definitely come with decent opinions. I know I can write something out, and it'll be well done. It'll be thorough, obviously. And would you like to see me do flashy players like like fancy informs and what have you? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on that one. It's something I've always considered doing, but I've never had a chance to really think about it and do it until now. So, again, if you guys like the idea, please let me know. I'd love to hear your take on that. Again, I've always wanted to be an Ultimate Team video maker, but I've never really had the time to do it properly. Now I might be able to do that because the player reviews are going to be shorter. And, it takes less editing work than doing career mode all day. So, again, let me know what you have to say. I'd love to hear your take on that. Take that back, I'm actually quite good for time, so I will talk a bit about Wilfried Zaha. I know a lot of Manchester United fans have been talking to me about it, saying, Dre, what do you think of the Zaha signing if it comes through? And I've been saying, for the most part, I've been saying we're overpaying slightly, mainly because he's English. It's 15 to 17 million, I've been told. I don't know if that's going to be all up front or not, but that's a lot of money to pay for a 20-year-old prospect. Again, English player tax comes into effect a little bit there, where because of the homegrown talent rule we have in the UK, it's a lot of money to pay for a 20-year-old who's English and what have you. But the good thing about him is that he is a talented kid for Crystal Palace. He's only going to get better. Hopefully, he can adapt to the English game, at the highest level. Antonio Valencia hasn't had a wonderful year compared to how dominant he was last year. Nani's been inconsistent. Ashley Young constantly gets injured. So having an extra winger out there can't hurt right now, especially now that Shinji Kagawa has been playing at left midfield an awful lot, which I've not been too pleased with, but we haven't had much of a choice considering our injury issues. Overall, I'm happy with the signing. It's not a one-fun, but if it turns out great, then hey, Fergie's gonna look like a genius again. Fergie doesn't normally spend big money in January. Berbatov was the only real exception to that, but yeah, hopefully it'll work out quite nicely. Again, if you have an opinion on the Zaha signing, feel free to let me know. Again, I love hearing you guys' take on these things. But I'm going to leave you at that. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and sayonara.
It's with De Jong. A good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Patrick Herrmann. Blaszczykowski. Marks. That's a good pass. Possibilities here. Well, the player's gone down and he could well have damaged a muscle. He's got space. The keeper can deal with that. Well, the whistle goes, and one team put out of its misery, the other team can celebrate. A resounding win by 5 goals to 0.